So this is Fahrenheit 451. It's a book that I'm sure we're all pretty familiar with. We all probably read it in high school, but for those of you that haven't read it, it follows the story of Montag, a firefighter whose job it is to burn books. Now, why burn books, you might ask? Well, two reasons. One, they can't keep up with the faster forms of media. The future is now. Go, go, go. I can't get a story in 30 seconds. I'll get bored. Now, I'm at fault for this too. I started to watch a video the other day, and it was 2 minutes long. I bookmarked it. It was interesting, but I didn't have 2 minutes. I actually ended up watching the whole thing. It was really interesting. But I've done it before. Now, reason number two has to do with, well, people find the content to be unsettling. So, burn them. It won't cause any issues. Now, isn't this a lot like what we see today in the media? Quick hitters that are biased one way or another. In a study done by the Pew Research Center, the amount of internet users, adult internet users, has increased from 52% to 88%. Nearly 9 out of every 10 people are using the internet today. Now, with this influx of people using the internet, more information is now available. So, if you want to find the answer to a quiz, maybe, or find a recipe, how to fix a car, you can find that information. This is where data mining and algorithms come into play. Software developers want you to get the most pertinent information at your will. Now, this isn't inherently a bad thing. It's actually good. Healthcare can help you find a treatment that works best. Businesses can advertise and target it towards you. In fact, if you go on Facebook, you'll find an advertisement like this one within your first 10 posts. This was number 2 for me. And this was something that I searched maybe last month. And there it is. Now, while this may not be the worst thing in some applications, this is what we're seeing now. You see that people are becoming polarized in one direction or the other. Now, this can be very harmful, and we're seeing in the news today. We see riots, and we see protests all the time. That's all we ever hear about. Now, this could be between pro or anti-police, pro-life, pro-choice, Republican, Democrat. It's all actually horrible news. I don't remember the last time I've heard a positive news story. So, what do we do about this? Well, there's a couple of things that we can do. The first is very simple. Be informed. Okay, done. You guys all know about these algorithms that are in place. They tell you if you like something or hide something on Facebook, you're bound to see it more often. You know, just like we heard in the speech today. It's affirmative. You're just hearing what you like to hear, and that's it. So be informed. Know that these algorithms are in place to help you see what you want to see. And actually, this is how people actually think that the other side is a threat to the nation's well-being. Number 2, read a newspaper. Look for a non-digital source of media because these are a lot harder to doctor and piece together to make you believe something. It's a little bit of a longer read, but you'll get better information out of it. Number 3, check your facts. Okay, it's not that hard. Cross-checking your facts is something that we've all learned in high school. You know, if we can't find 3 or more resources saying the same thing, we probably have the wrong idea, or we need to look at it from a different perspective. Maybe the story is just garbage anyway. Don't get worked up. Just breathe, relax. Just because somebody believes one thing doesn't make them wrong or anything like that. It doesn't make them, well, it doesn't make you want to feel like that towards them. It shouldn't, at least. And, I think Michael Scott says it best. You shouldn't be thinking, why are you the way that you are? Or, I hate so much about the things you choose to be. When you see something on Facebook, I know we've all done it. I've done it. I've actually considered disfriending somebody because I don't want to see their posts anymore. That's not how it should be. So when it comes down to it, I think we need to keep all these things in mind because in the end, we don't want it to be like Fahrenheit 451, where either censorship or a nation divided are our only two options. Thank you.